Redevelopment of a housing society involves transforming existing residential buildings into modern, sustainable, and efficient homes. Over 20,000 housing societies, 17,000 accessed buildings, and over 3,000 MADA structures are waiting for the redevelopment proposals. So, if your building is at least 25 years old or in dilapidated conditions, structural repair and renovation will only increase its lifespan by 4 to 5 years. Redevelopment is a more feasible and sustainable choice for the long run. The market value of a redeveloped apartment is higher than that of a repaired one. A redeveloped building offers wider, cleaner, newer living spaces for the residents and thereby, raising their standard of living. But redevelopment is a massive undertaking that requires a highly proactive and careful approach on behalf of the housing society. A good developer plays a key role in unlocking the value of the property. The initial stage involves establishing a society committee consisting of members from the housing society at special general body meeting or SGM, during which the committee responsible for overseeing the entire redevelopment process convenes to discuss the bylaws. A special redevelopment committee is established to oversee the entire process. Post this, the society committee will select a project consultant to lead them through the redevelopment process. The consultant will aid in preparing the required paperwork, obtaining quotes from contractors, and securing the necessary permissions. The committee must request proposals from a minimum of 5 architects or PMC and present their proposals to the members before selecting one of them in another SGM. The architect or PMC will deliver a project feasibility report to the committee within 2 months of their appointment. This report will take into account factors like floor space index and transfer of development rights in relation to the overall residential area, communal spaces, gardens, and so on. Obtaining consent from society members is as it is very essential for the society committee to secure approval from a minimum of 75% of the society members in order to move forward with the redevelopment project. Once the consent is obtained, the SGM members or PMC has to submit the proposal to the respective authorities. In this case, it can be Commissioner of Cooperation and Registrar or the Divisional Joint Registrar. The architect or PMC compiles a tender document in order to solicit competitive bids from developers. One key requirement is established which is non-negotiable. This requirement may pertain to either the carpet area or the corpus fund. During a subsequent SGM attended by developer representatives, all the tenders are openly deliberated in the presence of the members. Next step is choosing a developer. The architect or PMC makes a comparative study of the tenders, considering factors such as financial expenses, market reputation, technical soundness, successful projects of each developer, and shortlist at least 5. In accordance with the redevelopment rules, one of them is selected by three-fourth majority of the members, and the project can be initiated after making an agreement with the selected developer. Redevelopment of societies in Maharashtra requires certain documents to be submitted for the process to proceed smoothly. These documents play a crucial role in ensuring the legality and transparency of the redevelopment project. Here are the key documents that are typically required: Society Registration Certificate, Development Agreement, No Objection Certificate, Title Deed, Building Plan Approval, Occupancy Certificate, Society Resolutions, Financial Statements, and Consent Letters. The developer must complete the redevelopment project within a 2-year time frame with the possibility of a 1-year extension. As part of the agreement, the developer is required to provide a bank guarantee equivalent to at least 20% of the project cost. Residents of the building will need to relocate to temporary housing during the construction period. The developer typically offers alternative housing nearby or compensates residents with the monthly rent payments for up to a year. Prior to the evacuation of residents and the demolition of the building, the developer is required to present the building redevelopment proposal to the local government for approval, leading to the issuance of an IOD, that is, intimation of disapproval. Necessary clearances from fire and environment authorities must be secured. Following these steps, the commencement certificate will be granted. Overall, the redevelopment of housing societies can lead to significant improvements in the quality of life for residents, economic growth, and a more sustainable urban environment.